Hi guys, hope you're well and welcome back to my channel. So today is a bit of a different one for me, and I thought I would help you with some things you can do to help you slay your day. What I mean by that is some tips for you that can help you really get on with your day, help you really have a positive outlook from the very moment you wake up until the moment you go to bed. Everyone wants a good day, and I always find that by doing a few positive things in the morning, it can really have an effect on my day. So the first thing that I recommend more than anything is make your bed. For me, having a tidy bed is the pinnacle of everything. I love my bed being made. Not only does it make the room look instantly tidier, but it also just gives me a reason to kind of get up. There's no getting back into bed. I can't cuddle back up under my duvet. I'm up for the day then. There is no way I'm going back, and it's done. And it just makes me feel so good having the whole of my bedroom tidy. So I would definitely recommend making your bed. After you've done this, it's get up quick. Go and do things that will really wake you up. So what I mean by that is go and brush your teeth. That will kind of help stimulate you and start you for the day. Get up quickly, maybe put on some clothes, go and get ready. Do things that will really help you get in the mood. I think I mentioned this before in another video, but another thing that I love to do is first thing in the morning, I love to open all my shutters behind me and all my curtains downstairs, and love to let the light in. I feel like once there's light coming into the house, it's a completely different environment. I always feel more upbeat. I feel like I'm ready, I'm raring to go. The light's coming in, obviously good vitamins and everything else. I just feel like opening those curtains and the shutters really help me start my day. Another thing, as I mentioned before, that I would really highly recommend is to then begin to tidy up a little bit. If you've got a spare 10 minutes, a little speed clean or a power hour or whatever it may be, tidy up and just get those essential jobs done so that you're not sitting there thinking about things that you need to do for the rest of the day and it's not hanging over you. So one of the things that I like to mention is not only do I make my bed, but I go around and make my son's bed. I'll also empty the dishwasher, and I'll also make sure the night before that everything's tidy and semi-tidy, so I haven't really got too much to do. And that really helps give me a kick start to the day, knowing that I'm not coming down to a pile of mess. It really leaves me in a positive mindset, which I absolutely love. Now I know I've just briefly mentioned this, but another thing that I like to do is prepare the night before. So what I mean by this is I like to lay out clothes, not only for myself but for the boys. I try and do this as regularly as possible. Sometimes it doesn't always happen, but I really feel like then I'm raring to go for the next day and there's no questions. When I ask my husband to quickly go and get the boys ready, he knows what they're wearing. Likewise, I like to prepare downstairs. As I've mentioned, I like all the cushions plumped. I like the lunch boxes made. I like the floors mopped before I go to bed and hoovered if possible. The sides are clean, the dishwasher's loaded and on. I'll even chuck sometimes, depending on my washing cycle, I'll chuck some washing in the washing machine and put it on a delayed start, so then it's ready to go for the cycle in the morning, so I can start my day and I'm already a step ahead. Little things like that can really again help you just cut out some time, and to do that 10 minutes before you go to bed. It's going to be nothing before you go to bed. You don't have a set routine at what time you go to sleep, but you normally have a time that you need to be up for in the morning. So all these little things can really help you save time and really lead you to have a good, efficient, time kept day. As I like to say, a tidy home is a tidy mind, and in my case that really is the truth. So obviously leading on from this, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and I highly recommend to anyone and everyone that you eat breakfast. Breakfast, very first thing, kickstarts your metabolism, gets you going, gets the energy inside you, gets you burning weight if you're burning weight, and really kind of gets everything going. I also highly recommend drinking a big pint or glass of water. I always find that getting water inside me, again, is another massive thing. As cold as possible, I like them, and I always find that the colder the better because it really kind of wakes me up. And I also love having a herbal tea. A herbal tea has lots of antioxidants in it, and it really kind of keeps me going. At the moment, I'm currently on a kind of slim and well diet, and so I'm having lots of herbal teas at the moment, and I'm having boo tea in particular, which I've done God knows how many times in the past. I really find that helps me with weight loss and bloating, makes me feel more comfortable in the day, but again, it's flooded with loads of good nutrients for my body, so I love having a herbal tea. When it comes to your breakfast, I always feel that another way you can prepare is by being prepared the night before. So this may be just leaving the cereal out on the countertop that you want to have. It may be if you're planning to have a smoothie. I like to bag up my smoothie and put all of my items into a little bag beforehand so that it's ready to go. I also have these packets packets that you can buy from a lot of shops. So I know Aldi do them, Tesco do them, I think Morrison's do them, loads of places do them, but the pre-made smoothie bags as well, so you can literally just grab a handful out of them and put them in whatever you're using to make your smoothie. I sometimes even go as far as already putting them in the bottle that I'm going to be using to like smoothie them all up and blend them all up, and then chuck that back in the freezer, and then I've only got to grab that in the morning and I haven't even got to sort that out, which makes it even quicker and more efficient. So a smoothie is normally a really good breakfast that you can have. I also love doing things like overnight oats. Again, I follow Slimming World, so I kind of use their recipes, but overnight oats, again, are prepared the night before. So when I wake up in the morning, I can literally just tuck in, eat them. They're prepared, they're ready to go, and I'm good to go. And you can also use them in containers that can be taken outside of the home. So when I go and do the school run, for example, if I haven't had a chance to eat, I can then eat on the go. So another thing that I absolutely love to do in the morning when I wake up is put on the radio. Hey Alexa, play music through Spotify.
Resuming Spotify. Man, intuition, sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what, I'm drunk. It's the freaking weekend. Now, I've wanted a radio for so long in my kitchen and I've really waited, but I've kind of ditched the idea of having a direct radio now because my husband, just before Christmas, went out and kitted our house out with Alexas. So for any of you that know what Alexa is or don't know what Alexa is, it is literally something that you speak to and she can do multiple functionalities. So she controls some of our lights in our home, she can tell you what the weather's like, she can play the radio, play music from Spotify. She's got a multitude of things that she does, but I am in love. We have one in our kitchen, one in our living room, and one in our bedroom. And I find now that the one in the kitchen and in the living room is on permanently. And again, when I'm upstairs getting ready in the morning, the one upstairs is on as well. And I'll have the radio, or I have a special playlist on my phone of upbeat music that I like to have played. So having music on, and then sometimes lighting candles as well. I love the aroma of having candles, and also having diffusers out around the home I find really helps. But having candles on really leaves me in kind of a good mood and puts a lovely scent into the home, so I love to do that too. And I think my very last tip would be have a plan and aim to get out of the house. I always find that the days that I'm around and I'm sitting around for ages in my house, the longer I'm in my house, I sit there and think, well, actually, I can't be bothered to go out. And I have kids, so I need to be up and out to keep them motivated and to keep them doing things. And if I don't get out early, then before I know it, the day is gone. There will be a multitude of things that I have to do with them. Once breakfast is gone, there's lunches, and then there's dinners, and there's washing, and there's cleaning. So I'll have a plan for the next day. I'll always know what I'm going to be doing, so I can aim to be out of the house by a certain time, so I'm not sitting around all day. And having that plan gets me out of the house, gets me out of bed in the morning, and gives me something to focus on. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and it's given you some helpful tips on how you can slay your day and get out of the house in efficient time and really make your morning go as well and as smoothly as possible. If you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all again for another video shortly. Bye guys.